Dr. Sidney M. Girard, professor of psychology at the University of Florida, and the well-known artist Whitman collaborated on an article for Red Book magazine entitled "The Fear That Cheats Us of Love." They point out that if we want to be loved, we must disclose ourselves to the other person. If we want to love someone, he must permit us to know him. This would seem obvious, yet most of us spend a great part of our lives hiding our true selves and our true feelings from the other person. Why is this so? Well, for a great variety of reasons, some obvious, some not, some sensible, some profoundly harmful. But the most important reason springs from the very nature of the human enterprise itself. Paradoxically, we fail to disclose ourselves to other people because we want so much to be loved. By failing to disclose ourselves, we make that love difficult, if not impossible. Children don't know their parents. Parents don't know their children. Husbands and wives are often strangers to each other. One has only to think of the astronomical rate of divorce and of the contemporary conflict between parents and children. One has only to hear the anxiety and pain expressed in the therapist's office when these closest of all relationships are touched upon, to know that it's possible to be involved in a family for years, playing one's role nicely and never getting to know the other members of the family who are also playing roles. It seems that much of human life is best described as impersonation. We're role players, every one of us. We say that we feel things we don't feel. We say that we did things we did not do. We say that we believe things that we do not believe. We pretend that we are loving when we're full of hostility. We pretend that we're calm and indifferent when we actually are trembling with anxiety and fear. We not only conceal ourselves, we also usually assume that the other person is in hiding. We're wary of him because we take it for granted that he too will frequently misrepresent his real feelings, his intentions, or his past, since we so often are guilty of doing those very things ourselves. Another reason we hide is to protect ourselves from change. Change is frightening to most people. A young bride returns from her honeymoon still lost in the romantic haze of being in love, blissfully happy and convinced that this is the way it's always going to be. One day her husband comes home troubled over some problem at work and broods in silence or snaps at her irritably. She in turn finds that getting meals and cleaning house, even when they're done for her husband, aren't all that satisfying. Her feelings are changing. But instead of facing the fact that nothing in life stands still, she tries to pretend to herself and to her husband that she feels exactly as she did before. We try to remain constant, to freeze time, and time won't be frozen. And we don't want the other person to change either. The answer? Relax and level with each other. Some important information there. And now, just a moment for this message. Self-disclosure is as important a part of growing as it is of love, and growth is a part of change. The real self is continually evolving. One's needs, wishes, feelings, values, goals, and behavior all change with age and experience. Thank you.